Hey guys, what's up everyone? Welcome or welcome back again to yet another video from the Apex Predator Billiards Training Club. My name is ApexElgenio, and this here is the finals that of a weekly tournament that I had won prior to a few of my previous uploads. I'm playing here a match between one of my most worthy rival here, Shane Green, and we are both from the same parish. Of course, this would have been my second finals that I had found myself in. Alright, moving pretty fast around the table. I was the organizer of the event, but it was a really good match. I had uploaded a video with the highlights of our match, but I decided that I wanted to do a commentary on the whole match where you guys can understand a little bit more about the thought process in the mind of ApexElgenio and in the mind of Shane. Alright, and hopefully you guys will be able to gain some knowledge to add to your game. Alright, now if this is the first time here on the channel, my channel mainly based on giving students of the game tutorial lessons on 8 ball, 9 ball and 10 ball, and of course here we give kicking, banking, jumping, position play, pattern play lessons. Alright, now Shane is about to break off, and he starts with a very forceful break, very controlled break, so to speak. Cue ball got a bit of a kick, left up top side on the short rail here. He did not pocket a ball, and as you can see, I'm briskly moving around the table. I think it was a very late hour of the night and we had to close up, so I had to move fast, but I still had to move careful. Alright, so off here, already assess the rack. Look at the fact that the solid seems to be a more open shot. I have the 8 ball tied up, but I think the only opening shot that I have is a shot on the 7. I will have to somehow figure out how to develop that 8 ball there. Alright, so that's a nice opening shot there on the 7. One of the players that was in the quarterfinals, you would have seen a matchup on my channel on that. He's just exiting the pool hall after losing his quarterfinals. So here, nice opening shot on the 7. And I'm just gonna go here for a cut on the 5 ball. Wiped its feet going in, but I'm still okay. Nice positional shot. All I have to do is just try to maintain position here in the middle of the table. So I'm cutting the 3, going up on the short rail, back down. Nicely controlled there for a shot on the 4. Pinpoint, precise, accurate positional play. Alright, think I'm down on my shot a bit too fast. Think I'm seeing the pattern, but there we can see my first blunder. Playing against a strong player like Shane, you don't get much chances to make an error, and he has been playing exceptionally well for the past month or so since we've started this event. I think he's ranked 5th in the league so far in terms of points standings, but definitely a quality player, definitely a star player, definitely a player for the future, a player that has represented Mandeville and has represented Jamaica for his area very well. Very strong player. You have to play well to defeat this guy, I promise you that. However, he too has made his first blunder, missed a shot that you're expecting him to make when he finds rhythm. But obviously that was his first shot and it was a tough opening shot. But he definitely here has left me snookered, unfortunately for me. But with the kick system that I have already told you that I have a lot of videos on my channel that explains how I use this particular system here. And you can see how this system helps me very well to get out of snookers like this. 2 rails, kick on the 1, avoiding giving Shane a ball in hand, which is ideal. It is better for him to run the rack or construct a run up for himself rather than you giving up a ball in hand and have him just run away with the game like that. So that was a really nice controlled kick. I think I've also left Shane with no shot. So that was a really good kick there, or escape shot. Shane then decides to contain me, right? He knows that the 8 ball is tied up And he also knows that I believe that is the one ball. I believe that the one ball is actually tied up. So I don't really have a run out. I have a couple of shots. I have the two ball, which I'm about to play. But I'm going to have to figure out how do I get on that one. And if I get on the one, how do I actually break out the 8? So all that has to be taken in consideration when it comes to deciding if I should attack or play defense. I've decided to go for the 2 and pot this here straight down the rail into the corner using a bit of top spin here, coming back out. Now I have a shot on the 6, which is not ideal at the moment, but I will need to find some way of trying to get somewhere near to that 1, maybe for a cross bank in the side there. See, I'm looking at if I can get somewhere there for a cross bank to break out the 8, or can I actually play position into the zone between the 8 and the 1. So I've decided to cut the 6, 1 rail, back out to the middle of the table and maintaining that angle. Now this angle is an advanced route. You have to put the right amount of spin. You have to have the right speed. Based on the angle that I have here, I've created a 3 rail angle that I can cut this 4 ball in and go 1, 2 rails. There you can see I'm looking at coming off the 3rd rail to head into that zone. So I need to catch somewhere around the 2nd diamond as I had indicated here. So I'm just going to be using top right spin here. 1, 2, 3 rails. I catch the rail nicely, but that cue ball played a bit short. So I think I needed to apply a bit more side spin there to lengthen the angle of the 3rd rail. So now I've really snookered myself. Now I have the 8 tied up, I have the 1 tied up, but the 1 is in a problematic area. Shane has a few problems, but he has a breakout ball on the 13 there, which can be used to develop the rack. So I'm trying to get my ball out of trouble from early and keeping Shane contained. So I'm just going to kick this 1 ball. I've called it into the corner. Almost made it. But my 1 ball, the aim of that kick was really to get that 1 ball from a problematic area. In the event that Shane may make a blunder at some point during the rack, I would still have a shot to perhaps play safe or play defense on. So Shane decides to play another intelligent safety here. He has just broken up the cluster of problems that he has, and he still has not left me with a shot. Now, had that 15 ball and that 13 ball would not have been there, I would have actually been able to play a 4 rail bank shot, because I'm pretty good at these shots. I have a video out on my channel that teaches you a system for this. Tough shot, not a top professional option, but I'm actually calling here a 2 rail on the 1. So I have to play low spin, low right spin, but I missed that by almost a diamond. See, you can see the trajectory of the 1 ball heading towards the corner. Had that ball not been there, that would have been the shot that I would have called. But now I've pretty much opened up the table for Shane here, and I don't expect to come back to the table because Shane plays very good patterns. He plays very good positional pool. So I'm not expecting here to come back to the table. So he's just going to just play very easy positions. He has potted 2 balls in 1, which is a bonus for him. I don't think he wanted to pot the 15 though, but it's still okay because he's in a nice position here. He's just going to play the 13 and hold position for the 10. But I think maybe he doesn't have the angle that he needs because 9 ball cannot go into the corner. I think he has too much angle for the 10, and I think the 12 ball doesn't pass, so he cannot play the 12 down into the top right to hold position for the 10. So I think he has to play for the 10. So I think he's going to play for a position in between the 9 and the 1, right? That's it's a very small zone, but you'll see him here stunning rather than using the rail, which is a bit harder in this case because the positional zone is so small. He was trying to stun behind the 1. Had he gone down maybe like an inch or 2 further, he would have had a shot on the 12 here. But clearly here you can see that he's just waved and he's now calling safe. So he's just trying to play a containing shot, bringing that cue ball, leaving me with a bank. Very good shot there because he has cut off the bank angle into the side. That 9 ball came over nicely. So he has just limited my banking options now, where I have to now bank the 1 ball. If I'm going to attack, I'm going to have to go for a bank. Now this bank is ideal because if I get a chance to bank, if I make the 1, I'll be coming around 3 reels for the 8. And if I miss the bank, which is kind of like what I'm really trying to do here, I'm trying to block the pocket for the 12. So I'm thinking about 2-3 shots or 2-3 options, 2-3 scenarios simultaneously. So I'm calling a cut bank here on the 1. And you can see the speed at which I tried to bank the ball. You can see that I was actually trying to block the pocket, which I was successful at doing. So that's pretty good. If I had made it, as you can see there, I had a clean shot here on the 8 into the same pocket. So I've left Shane tough here. Position on the 12 is not ideal. It's not easy. But this guy, I can tell you, this guy has played some positional shots at times. He's just very good at playing tough shots and getting position. Now I want you to have a look at what he does here. He cuts this ball so clean into the pocket, going 1 reels, 2 reels, 3 reels, and back over for the 12 into the side. That's a brilliant positional shot. I'm not sure if the shot was fortuitous or not, but surely he's one of those type of guys that accepts what the table gives him and does his best. And that was a brilliant positional shot. That was excellent. Clean. He could not have gotten it better because he was in a really tough spot there on that final shot there. And that's a nice cut into the side. And pretty much leaving here a straight in shot on the 8. Left himself a little tough because he's on the short rail. Right, so he's on the short rail. Gotta get the camera out of the way, guys. So he's on the short rail. He wanted to be a bit off the short rail, but this guy is so clean with his fundamentals. His stroke is very accurate. And as you can see here, without a shadow of a doubt, a clean cut. It didn't even graze the rail going in. And that was a very, very good out there by Shane. Alright, he did mess up his positional zone, but he actually maintained his composure by just containing me. That shot there that he played to get position on the 12 was the game-winning shot. That was the game-winning shot because I did play an excellent containing safety. I did block the pocket. So I didn't do much wrong. I was in trouble from the get-go in the rack. So I had to hope for a bit of luck, a bit of fortune, a bit of misfortune on his side for me to actually even get a chance. But nevertheless here, the score reads 1-0. And now it is my turn to break. Alright, so I'm off. And here we go. Nice pop break there. A lot of force. But no balls were deposited into the pocket. So it's a little tough here for Shane. Because all the opening shots are tough. So he decides to go for a safe. Nudging the 6 and hiding behind that 15 and that 6. Pretty good. So I guess the strategy is just for me to give him... Because all I'm going to do here is just try to stuck the cue ball down into that area there. I didn't call it into the side. All I wanted to do was to leave Shane a bit tough. I did. He has a shot on the 4. Ideally, I would have loved to still be behind the 6. That was the intent, but the draw on the cue ball there kind of leaked it. And so Shane is looking at playing this long, tough cut here on the 4. He has the 3 ball tied up. But this is the only opening shot that he has. So I'm not sure how he's going to break out that 3. I'm not sure how he's going to attack. But he's clearly going down to pot the 4. I think he sees that the 4, if he escapes between that 13 ball there, brilliant shot. Wow, that's an excellent shot there. An excellent breakout. He has solved the only problem that he has in the rack. And now everything is at the mercy of Shane. Everything is at the mercy here of Shane. Because now he has no problems. All his solids are open. It is surrounding the 8. And all he has to do is just stun across. So that's what he was looking at. He was looking at the stun angle. He knew that he needed to either go above the 15. Or above that ball there. Above the 1 ball, pardon me. Or he had to go into the 1, which he did nicely there. You can see that nice, steady, firm stroke there. Center ball. He has absolute control here. All he has to do is just plan a proper pattern here. And he should be good to go. So he's down on the 2. Guess he's just stunning across. Or he's just going 1 reel. Oh, so he had another problem. And he actually broke out that problem. Really, really nice shot. I'm not sure if the 7, because I did not see the 7, guys. I'm not sure if the 7 could have gone into the side. But clearly, if he went for the breakout, it means that it wasn't problem. So he solved another problem in the rack. And I hope you guys are paying attention to how he's actually playing the pattern. He's attacking and he's putting his balls and he's actually doing very well. And there you can see he's not taking anything for granted. As easy as the shot is in the side, he's going around to see what's the ideal angle that he needs. So he stuns across and he's dead in on the 1 into the side. A stop or stun shot. Not sure of the angle that he has based on my camera angle. But he's playing a bit of a draw shot here. Stunning back out, leaving himself dead straight on the 8. And this was an excellent run here by Shane. He has defeated me in the finals 2-0. And this was actually his first win in the league. Congratulations, Shane, on that win. Excellent play. Well done. Alright. Well done, guys. So, hope that you guys learned something from that little match there. I have highlights of the shots that were played. I would have posted that video already. So you guys would have seen this, but here is the actual review of the match. All right, so there we are just counting out the payout. I was the director of the tournament, so yes, it was a great victory for me. I came second. Do take care until next time. This is ApexElgenio signing out. Until next time, peace.